Good afternoon, friends. Stephen Ben-Nun here with Israeli News Live. And actually, I was not going to record this evening because my wife's been working on a presentation. We thought we would get to record today, but it was likely to be tomorrow before we can actually record. It's going to be a shocker, is all I can tell you guys. It's going to be a shocker. Anyway, I wanted to tell you something, though, real quick, though. What was the title of this? Rapid Changing World. You know, as I look around, everywhere you see, everywhere you look, New World Order is rapidly coming to pass. I mean, all the laws that are being passed, you have not only the laws that are being passed, but you also have, what did I tell you, when they knew Jackson, Chief Justice Jackson, when she got into power there, I was told in a briefing there that you can anticipate some false flags coming out next. And we shared that. We actually did a video on that, brought that out before the first event ever occurred. Now, I'm not going to say there's not innocent lives lost as a result of that. I'm sure there is. And I know I got a spot on my glasses there, so I can't see anything. Not that I really need to see anything at this point. But at any rate there, though we're seeing one tragedy after another. Maybe that'd be the best way to put it. One shooting after another. And I mean, in unprecedented numbers. They're really going for it, and they're not going to stop until they disarm this nation, or at least bring the nation to such a boil that it'll cause a civil unrest that they could justify bringing in the Chinese troops. Don't forget, that's another thing I shared with you as well, that the Biden administration has already got the plans in the works. They made the agreement with the Chinese that if there was any type of civil unrest in this nation, they're coming in as peacekeepers. They don't have to start a war. Don't even need a war in 2025, late 2024, early 2025 with China. They'll just go ahead and bring the troops on in as peacekeeping troops to end a civil unrest. They'll classify it as a civil war, but it's not going to be a civil war. It'll just end up being civil unrest. They're also, as I mentioned to you as well, they're going to be doing the food crisis to also create just a burden on the people that they're hoping will bring about a civil unrest or a civil war in the nation when the people can't afford to buy the food anymore in the store. And that's already becoming a very scary reality. Prices are soaring unbelievably bad. And then you top all that off with the climatic changes that are coming. You've got, and then I got told today or yesterday by a friend of mine in FEMA there that they're expecting strikes to start happening with a lot of companies that are also going to mess up the supply chain. Not to mention all the burning down of the distribution centers, things like that. Then you're going to have extreme weather coming. I'm hearing that where I live here, next week's going to be up to 104 degrees. We're going to have heavy rains and then sudden droughts. We're going to be getting both sides. A lot of water coming in. Next thing you know, then no water coming in. And it's going to be up and down like that. That has a lot to do with this planetary, or not planetary, but we have an asteroid coming through here at the end of the month that they're not telling you about. No, it's not going to hit the Earth, but it does have debris, and they do anticipate the debris mostly to be hitting the oceans, not so much hitting the Earth or anything like that. But then you got this crazy wild card that the Biden administration says, oh, while we're at it, let's go ahead and test our what do they call that? Antimatter. No, is it antimatter? Yeah, reverse of atomic bomb, but antimatter weapon. To see if we can blow up one of these asteroids and just see if we can actually do it. You know, when craziness comes out of the White House, I mean, what do you expect? You got a demented president, you're going to get demented ideas. And of course, some pretty wackos in there that are helping run the program. You got Hillary in the background and Obama in the background, all of them a part of it. And then you got all this legislation that came out about anti-Semitism. Wow, golly gee. What about the anti-Gentilism that goes on? What about that reverse side of that? Well, you might get educated on that pretty soon. And in ways that will shock you. Listen, by the way, those of you that are on our Patreon channel, I did upload about a 38-minute video over there. Normally, I don't do them that long. I normally do about 10, anywhere from 5 to 10-minute videos there. But I did pretty much a download of intel from the last couple of weeks there. I'd gotten sick the other day, so I wasn't able to have the meeting that I was scheduled to have on Friday. So hopefully we can catch up on that on Monday, because it's actually been about 2 weeks since or not quite 2 weeks. Monday will be 2 weeks since we had our last briefing there. And there are so many things going on in the world. I do need to get another catch up on some more of that information there. But it's called Intel Briefing on Patreon. Those of you that like to catch that information there. Just interesting things there. Anyway, I will close out for this evening. We will touch base again tomorrow. Don't know what time the video is coming out. It's going to be what I would call a blockbuster video. We were up in Atlanta, or down in Atlanta, I should say, there for the conference that went on there. And a lot of that was inspiration behind this. My wife's been working diligently in the background. I have been as well. In fact, I got some things I want to share with you guys is a little bit more in depth, and some more things that I've been finding there in the Dead Sea Scrolls. So I can't wait to share that information with you guys as well. So maybe I'll get to that part tomorrow while Yano continues to work on this other message that we'll be doing together. I'm Steve Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. Thank you for your support of the broadcast too, by the way. You can, those that want to support the broadcast, IsraeliNewsLive.org. We appreciate you and thank you kindly for your kindness as well. God bless. Good evening.